So guys, Fubara has really come under serious fire. A lot of people, his supporters, they feel betrayed based on what he said at the night of tribute of Pa Edwin Clark. Many of his supporters really feel betrayed. The international multimedia journalist Danu Kambara has voiced strong disappointment over the remark made by Governor Similayi Fubara. According to her, speaking on Arise television, she said that she felt betrayed, and many others also feel deeply hurt and betrayed by Governor Fubara's controversial statement that his spirit has left the government house. Guys, what people don't really understand, according to what Sarah said, Fubara is the man wearing the shoe. Yes, we know he has a lot of supporters, but the kind of humiliation that guy don't go through. He has been insulted by people who are not supposed to insult him. Common local government councillors, they call him foolish Fubara. They said a whole lot against him. The guy don't tire. He don't tire. We can see the strength, the vigor he has when he was fighting Wike and his lawmakers. But now, federal power don't enter. Not just federal power. He is now fighting. It just be like say the fight can be between Fubara, Wike, the lawmakers, Tinubu, and every person with the APC. Because so far so good. Once you are against Tinubu, you are against APC. Just imagine how many people they support him. Inside the river state there, let's say some percentage of people still dey against him. Inside those people wey dey for river state, just only him and few people, other rivers wey be say they support him. The guy is tired. So I find it funny, and somehow, to me, it sounds kind of somehow when I hear people they talk say Fubara betrayed them by saying that his heart, his mind, his body, soul don't leave a government house. Now the guy wear the shoe, for crying out loud. Everything where they happen na Fubara. E good o na Fubara, e bad o na Fubara. Imagine wetin happen, the bombing wey make them talk say they declare state of emergency. The bombing wey no get head wey happen. People were still calling Fubara because Fubara made a statement. Because he made a statement, talk say, boys, when time reach, I will tell you what to do. They use that one against Fubara. They leave Wike wey talk say, if no only bomb, say no be only Ijaw people na sabi bomb. Say every other person still sabi bomb. But they not use that one against Wike. But they use what Fubara said against him. In fact, every step where they happen, everything, if Fubara laugh, they will use it against him. The guy is tired. Just imagine the Supreme Court ruling. As in, guys, I don't think it's nice and also fair to Fubara. The guy don't try, he don't push reach. And there is this saying, there is a limit to what a man can take. The guy don't already reach in limit. The guy got wife and children. Imagine all this trauma, how it go dey affect him family. So the guy don't reach in limits. Make people give am break. Sarah Igbe, Ijaw leader, don't come out. He don't plead on behalf of Fubara. He say make them forgive him. And I need you guys to watch. See the man, when as the man is talking, more forget say the man may not be perfect on his own, because after all, there is nobody that is perfect in Nigeria. But the guy is talking with wisdom. So in this is message, as you watch, please look beyond the man that is saying it and take his message. Really, Nigerians, we need to step up. We need to step up and focus on the best leader. Forget all these things. These politicians, they not get us for mind though. They not get us for mind, whether we like it or not. They don't really get Nigerians for mind. All they just care about is their stomach infrastructure. So guys, let me leave this reaction of Sarah Igbe. You'll be shocked at what this man is saying. So please, as you watch, forget about the man where they talk am, but take the message where the man they drop am. That message is useful to Fubara, is useful to Wike, useful to Tinubu, useful to everybody who cares to listen. Please drop your comment with us in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Subscription is for free. It's just for you to be getting updates as we are dropping our news. And I beg, help us to like and share the video. Share this video. This word of wisdom, people really need to hear them. Nigerians need to hear them and come out for electoral reform. Bye-bye.
Well, let me make it frank now. Shame is the most abused, is the most insulted, and is the governor that has so many cases. He has them arrested. And if he had an outburst, it's because of what he has been going through. His suspension was unconstitutional. Nigerians are shouting, yet federal mind is sitting on it. Local government chairman will call him Mumu. He will do everything, all kinds. He had elections that were free and fair. Supreme Court will say no. Supreme Court is not even looking at the matter. Mr. President intervened in the crisis, asked him to withdraw his case for his opponent to have an edge. When you look at all this that is going through, the young man was tired. So when he said, my spirit is no longer in government house, does not mean it is not ready to become governor. But with what he's going through, no other governor in Nigeria is going half of what he's going through. So he was perplexed, and so he can say anything. But on the issue of supporters, it is very obvious that he has the support of Rivers people. And because he's sitting on the governor's seat, because Rivers people voted for him. And the people of Rivers State are still determined to see him return to the government house, to see him become the governor. And so we don't need his permission to express how we feel, because we are not working for him. The Rivers people are not working for him. They are working for the soul of Rivers State. Whatever Sim says is not the issue. The issue is Rivers State, the people of Rivers State, Niger Delta, and Nigerians want constitutional government. They need a democratic government. You cannot remove Rivers State out of the 36th state against the constitution. There is no way you can bring a military rule in Rivers State and you expect Rivers people to keep quiet. Our women demonstrated, not because Sim asked them to go out and demonstrate. Today I'm talking, not because Sim asked me to talk. Our men, our young men are not happy. There's frustration in Rivers State. Rivers people are so annoyed that you brought a stranger, a complete stranger, to come and manage our resources, and since he came, there's no single development. Once Sim was here, every month they are commissioning one project or the other. It's not a flyover project they are commissioning. They are commissioning a project that affects the life of everybody. As it's not there are projects still going on, but things are slowing down. This man is not paying anybody. And so Rivers people are so very sad. So you cannot stop them. Sim cannot even stop them from expressing their anger, from expressing their feelings that this is not what they bargained for. So if that is what is the problem with Tinubu or Wike is capitalizing on that, it's unfortunate. And for Wike, as a former governor, he's a leader of the state. A man who ruled Rivers State for 8 years. If his wish for Rivers State is suffering, salaries should not be paid, there should be no progress, that is quite unfortunate. If he thinks that he brought Sim with good mind, he would have called Sim as his son, as his boy, come. It's not to start case against him. It's not to send impeachment against him. It's not to fight him. It's not to threaten him. Mr. President has asked them to go and reconcile. Sim as a governor went to see him. And to show humility, when I see him, they discussed. And he came out. He refused to make comment on what they discussed. But that does not mean that Rivers people don't make comments. Rivers people must still talk. And if Tinubu think the best for him is to suspend Sim and bring a stranger and think he will win the Rivers State, foul. I was part of the then Pandef who championed a Southern president. Pandef, Owanezindigbo, Arawa, Abadigbo, Fedefere, and the Middle Belt insisted in getting a Southern president after 8 years of Buhari. And Tinubu was lucky to emerge, and he got overwhelming vote across the Niger Delta and other part of the South. So if he wants to get vote, he must return Sim. And if Sim says we should support him, we'll support him. Otherwise, I don't see him winning Niger Delta. Because Niger Delta will not be cowed. You cannot intimidate us and think you can win. It's mutual understanding. We shall agree that yes, we did Southern Nigeria did 8 years. And that's why Jonathan declined when they approached him. Otherwise, Jonathan would have come to complete his tenure. But he declined because he would feel there is no point fighting. So if Tinubu is fighting because of second tenure, the way Wike is driving him may not be the way. Rivers people are still demanding Sim must be returned. Return Sim. Let him give us that good governance he's giving us. That does not mean that Sim is sending us to discuss. As we are talking, I didn't know, I've not seen Sim. I saw Sim last in that Clark's night of tribute. That was when I saw Sim, and we could not discuss. I didn't discuss with him. But that would not stop us as Rivers people from talking. So I appeal to Nigeria, whatever Sim said, they should forget it. The man is going through a lot of stress. a lot of trauma, a lot of intimidation, and is not happy. And if you are in the shoe, you will not also be happy. So we are saying, returning. We don't want conditional return. Unconditional return. Let us make peace. And the assembly people should come. Wike should come. Same should come. We want peace. We can forgive one another. When Jonathan was a governor, similar situation arose between him and Tibi and Libi. And Obasanjo called them and made peace for them. I said, okay, 30% of the governance should be given to Tibi and Libi, and 70% should be given to Jonathan. Governor Dili today was part of that reconciliation. He was part of 30% that was given to Tibi. Today he is supposed to be a governor, from senator, House of Rep to Senate, and today is a governor. So that kind of arrangement can also take place. It's an elephant meat. Government meat is elephant meat. One man cannot finish it. Let them come together. All of us will work together to develop River State. But I can tell you, the people of River State are so happy. And today, even if you go to election, despite the intimidation, Sim will win. No matter what. Not because they like Sim's face. A lot of us don't support Sim because Wike brought him and the way he brought him. But when you see the way Sim is working today, there is no way you will not support him. For us, the Calabar people have given Sim their mandate for second term. Look at what he has done there. The Emowa Tema Road, that's the road every Calabar man pass. Buguma to Abonima Road. It's another major road. Then the Trans-Calabari Road. Let them bring Sim, so Sim will also be able to do road in Kola for me. So we are pleased with his work, and we are praying that God should help, God should intervene, and let Sim come back. Sim has done everything possible to make sure there's peace. And we are appealing to Nyesom Wike and his team to also find peace in their minds. They should embrace that peace, work towards it. Like I said, it's an elephant meet. All of us can participate in the governance, and things can flow. Nobody should be shut out. Everybody should be part of the government. What is happening now is Nyesom Wike is being used as a bait to coerce politicians, to make them, threaten them with the state of emergency we had. So that whether you like it or not, we can declare state of emergency, and they are defending it, even though it's unconstitutional. The judiciary on its part is not helping matters. 11 governors are in court over state of emergency. For how many months? They have not given them date. So the judiciary is not also helping the system. The National Assembly is already a dead place. If the Tinubu says they want to go third term, it's a rubber stamp, they'll give him third term. That's what we're seeing now in this politics. So cross-carpeting because it's the fear of EFCC. If you don't cross-carpet, they'll give you EFCC to pursue you. I mean, everybody in the APC are facing EFCC problem. The moment you move your party to APC, your sins are forgiven. That is why we have this kind of deflection. And Wike is busy destroying his party. And the party has to say, PDP today has to say, they're rather going forward or backward. Because one man, everybody is looking out to one man. So it's a serious crisis in Nigeria. I pray God will help us out of it. Because with the way we are going, it is dangerous. We are sliding dangerously. We pray God will guide us. And let us learn from the past mistakes so that we don't do anything that will disrupt the election, the democracy, the added democracy in the country. Because we know democracy is the best form of government in the sense that you can speak. But if we have a military dictatorship, you cannot speak. They will come and arrest you whether you are right or wrong. You don't have say. The court is even worse under military dictatorship. So we pray that politicians should learn their lesson and let them join political parties with their free mind, not coercing them to do the will of one man. I laugh when people talk about 2027. Do you know how many people that will die before 2027? Look at Clark. Did you know he would die before 2027? How many people will die before 2027? So those who are talking about 2027, they are fools. Life is not in our hands. Life is in the hand of God. He changed times and tides. He can change anything. Abacha was to be president. One morning, Abacha was gone. The next 15 hours, Abacha buried. We don't know what will happen between now, 2025 and 2027. 2 years, a lot will happen. So my advice to Nigeria is to be patient, trusting in God to do His will. We don't need to talk about it. Do you know whether I will be alive 2027? Do you know whether you will be alive 2027? Do you know who is going to be alive? Do you know what will happen? Do you know the dynamics that will change that will happen? A lot of things happened. Did Jonathan think that he would become president when Yar'Adua was there? That changed the dynamics. A lot of things happened. So we should be patient and wait for 2027. We have not even got to 2026. We are that global 2027. And working, planning. Oh, this is what you want to do. Let us not be like the fool in the Bible who said, I've acquired everything in life. Let me enjoy my life. At that night, God took his life. You see, Nigerians have law. But what is important is how did they implement the law? We have all the laws in the country. You continue to make new laws out of the old laws. Are we implementing it? Is the police not corrupt? Is the judiciary not corrupt? We must look at these two institutions before we talk about law or reform. If you default to these laws or reform, who will arrest you? Nigeria like this? People are committing all kinds of crime and moving freely in the country. In the judiciary, look at all the noise about Kogi State governor. People are moving freely today. Who cares? The EFCC was making all the noise. What have they done to him? Nothing. The laws are there. How do you implement it? So if you have a reform and you don't implement it, before now, oh, BVN this, BVN that, did the BVN work? Was the BVN not there? Did they not say the BVN will capture our votes? The BVN will post the results to IDEC center and they cannot change it? Is this what happened today? That's not what happened today. Nigeria is a lawless country. So if you like do a reform, they will still manipulate their laws. And because money is what they worship, we'll continue to worship that money. But I believe one day, God will give us somebody who will be very strict and will learn to obey the laws. Until that time comes, Nigerians will not survive. But again, if you want good electoral reform, the idea of going to queue should not be the issue. In Europe, America, you don't need to queue to vote. You get up, you go to it's like a smart card. You just go and press whatever you want to press. That is it. That's the end of it. The results are announced. Not people go and queue, not people come together, will carry electoral materials to run, go here, go there, and they manipulate the result. That is not what is happening. They should learn from how the Europeans and Americans do the elections. They stay in their homes and vote. When we do that, we cannot see what we're going. And Nigerians should not vote because of money. We should look at people who can do the right thing. Credible people. Credibility is no longer important in Nigeria. Honesty is no longer important in Nigeria. Nigerians, as far as they are concerned, you go and steal the money and come, build big house, build big cars, and you're gone. In America and in Europe, a minister cannot come up with Rolls Royce and walk through the streets and be proud of it. Here, it's free. A minister will use Rolls Royce with their bodyguards and everything, and nobody question it. So, what country are we living? We need to reform within ourselves as a people. We need to reform ourselves. That is the only way we can be able to save this country. Nigeria is not doing well. Our children are not doing well. Our citizens are not doing well. Because honesty is no longer there. Credibility is no longer there. All where everybody is interested is money, money, money. And one thing is very clear, one day we shall all die and leave the money and go. But what are we leaving behind? What legacy are we leaving behind? That should be the watchword of every Nigerian. We must keep a legacy so that when we die, they will remember us for what we have done. Not what we have. Because the money you are looking for, if you drop dead, can you go with any of them? But Clark is gone. Did you go with anything? Everything is closed, everything is just like that. He has gone on his own. I will die, I will not go with anything. Everybody will die and go. Abacha died, they didn't care. So why are we interested in grabbing and grabbing and grabbing and grabbing? Look at Mandela. He's living in a very small house. He died, was honored. The whole world stood for him. Everybody, the whole world went to his funeral. Clark died. The North, the West, the South, Southeast, Southwest. Everybody was there to honor him. That is the kind of life we should think of. Not acquiring. You acquire the whole world, your children will just sell it and quarrel over it. Why there is Abila's wealth today? Abila's wealth, nobody's hearing about Abila's wealth. But that is what we're after today. If you don't hear about Abila's wealth, so also you will not hear about my wealth. Who is talking about that Biroshi wealth? Who is talking about the Bellows wealth? Who is talking about Ojuku's wealth? Vanity upon vanity, and all is vanity. What is important is a character, integrity, honesty. That is the most important in Nigeria. Not grab. We should learn to build a country where our children will be proud of, where we can lay a system, a foundation for our children. Which our time is gone. We're almost gone. Every day we go close to our grave. Each passing day, you're going close to your grave. So what are we doing for us to be remembered? That is the question mark everybody should do, ask himself. It's not the wealth you acquire, but it's vanity. You come out, two people come out, one is a poor man, one is a rich man. The poor man dress well, rich man dress well. They're all human beings. They're not looking at how much each of them has. Nobody knows this person is a bank account. But who are these people? What comes out of them is what people value. It's not about how much this man has, how much that man has, they don't have. So that is the kind of society I want us to build.